Hey there, Angela Mosley here with your core workout 1 for the reset phase. I have a couple different options here. Make sure you watch the overview video so you can choose which exercise variation is best for you. We're going to start in a hands and knees position. So I am using my yoga ball, my hips from shifting back. You want to think about pressing your hands into the mat and pushing the floor away. I'm going to think about my neck being long like a turtle popping out of its shell. And I'm going to inhale through my nose, and my aim is to get my breath into my back. So breath expansion into the back and into the ribs. And then on that exhale, I want to think about pulling my hip bones towards one another and bringing my pubic bone towards my sternum. And I'm going to keep that core brace as I continue through that inhale. So I'm going to inhale and then exhale. That core turns on even deeper. So we're keeping that core brace throughout this entire movement because as we brace the core, the breath is then forced into our back. So continue with that. So inhale through the nose and exhale from the mouth. We want to think about exhaling all the way so we can get a deeper core activation. Awesome job. Go ahead and take a rest. We're going to come down onto the mat in a supine position. And we're going to work on keeping the core nice and strong as we drop the leg to the right and then as we drop the leg to the left. So I want you to inhale here and then exhale, drop that leg down and continue with that exhale as you drive up. And then you're going to do the same thing on that other side. So you're going to drop down and then you're going to exhale up. The main idea is that we're keeping the core, that we're using our core to help stabilize the hips so that they're not rocking and we're moving with control. So very basic here. We're just working through core stability using our breath. So you can think about inhaling down and then exhaling as you bring that leg back up. And go ahead and rest. We're going to come into a side plank position. So you're going to start elbow pressed into the mat and you're going to inhale here and then exhale and lift. Now you can either hold this position the entire time or you can drop down, inhale down and exhale to lift, or you can grab a Pilates ball and place it between your knees. And every time you exhale, you can think about squeezing that ball with your exhale. So inhale here, exhale as you squeeze. Now make sure to check out the overview video for the variations that I recommend for this phase. Go ahead and rest. We're going to flip into that other side. So same thing, if you're using the ball on that one side, I do recommend using the ball for this side. And you can either lower down and exhale as you raise, or you can hold it the whole time. So inhale, exhale, press. You can drop down, inhale here, exhale, squeeze as you come up, keeping that core engaged. Or you can simply hold it. Fantastic job. Go ahead and rest. We're going to go back to our hands and knees position. So I'm going to show you a different option now that you can see. So if you have the ball, great. If not, you can think about driving the feet into the wall and dragging up to help stabilize those hips. And that'll help turn those hamstrings on to help stabilize. We want to think inhaling through the nose, getting that lateral expansion in the back, and then lateral expansion, and then exhale. Keeping that core braced as you inhale. Thinking about that pubic bone coming up towards the sternum. And rest. Awesome job. We're going to come back to our leg drops. So we want to think using breath and control. So drop the leg down, exhale to bring it up. Except my ball's in my way. So you want to think, if you want to place your fingers right on those lower abs, right near the hip bones, that needs to be nice and firm. Go ahead and rest. because that's what core stability looks like. So it needs to be firm, lower abs are flattened. All right, we're gonna go back to our side planks. So again, you can use that ball if you need to. You can lift and lower, or you're gonna hold with me. Every time you exhale, you can think about squeezing that ball. You're gonna get those adductors on board, which is going to help those low abs turn on, but also help with pelvic floor strengthening. So we're doing it with intention. So we're inhaling and we're exhaling. So I'm exhaling as I press into that ball, inhaling as I let go, but I'm keeping that core raised so the breath is pressed or pushed into other areas. Go ahead and rest. Many women will have back tightness and core weakness. We use our breath with our core training. This really helps to create space in the back while helping to strengthen the core. All right, we're there. You can also use your hands to think about reaching up to help pull you out of the shoulder, especially if you feel like you're sinking into the shoulder. And rest. Fantastic. We have one more round of all of that. I'm going to use the yoga ball again for this position. Going back to that hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Go ahead and join me now. Inhale through the nose, neck is long. Press the fingers into the mat to push the body away. Thinking about getting that lateral expansion. Then exhale, compress those abs. Keep those abs compressed when you do your next inhale. See if you want to think about, again, slightly tilting that pelvis under with each exhale. Go ahead and rest. Fantastic job. We're going to go back to our leg drops. Ready? Drop down and come up. So it might seem super mundane and super basic, but we need to lay that foundation for our core. Just like a house, we need to lay the foundation for a house before we start building onto it. So same is true with our core. We have to start with the basics, work our way up, set that good solid foundation so we can continue to add on and get stronger. Go ahead and rest. Grab your ball if you're using it. We're gonna go into that side plank position. All right, drive up, squeeze, and drop down. Or hold. I'm gonna hold it. Seconds. Try to keep those hips up. Don't let them sag or sink unless you need to take a break. Don't be afraid to take this opposite hand to touch your abdomen to make sure. Go ahead and rest, that you're not bulging out, especially if you have diastasis recti. That is very common to bulge out if we don't have that core control. All right, ready? We're there. I tried to go before the timer. Not good. I mean, not. Awesome job. Your workout is complete. I'll see you in the next workout.